Ah! Oh! Yeah! Oh! Yeah! That's right. Welcome to Fantasy Sports Addicts Anonymous. Oh, getting jacked up. Oh, yeah, feeling ripped. That's right. My name's Tom. I'm a fantasy sports addict. Just getting in some calisthenics and some bicep curls, I suppose. Getting ready. Oh, it's like my spring training. Found out a couple days ago I've been accepted to the great Fantasy Baseball Invitational on Fantrax. Woo! All right. Might be wondering what that is. Well, it's a group of writers and experts in league industry people. Let's take a look. I'll show you the invite. Here we go. Just for your entertainment purposes, this is what it looks like when you get accepted into the Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational. Okay, dear colleague. I mean, I guess, if you can call it that, right? You have been accepted for the Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational. Well, yeah, okay. This should be a fantastic experiment with 195 industry professionals competing in 13 leagues. Over the next few days, I will assign leagues and send out invitations for them. If for some reason you cannot participate, please let me know as soon as possible. I do have a short waiting list of fill-ins, so if you cannot, that's okay. Blah, blah, blah. Draft start March 1st. Yep. Got to get in there. Oh, make sure you check out the league rules. Welcome to the Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational. And of course, my response, woo! So here we are. Here are the rules. The object. I didn't know there was an object to playing fantasy sports other than to winning, but there is an overall object here to bring together a group of fantasy baseball industry professionals for the largest online industry league in fantasy baseball. Yay! So it's a really large league. Okay. Each league, obviously, consisting of 15 teams. That's Roto, baby. Oh, you know I love my Roto. Yeah. All right. So we're looking at, apparently, there'll be 13 leagues, possibly 14 if this expands. The player universe, you get all major league, minor league players. The roster, man, this is really beautiful. This is simple. This is like, okay, so experts, industry professionals, you're thinking, oh man, I don't know what this is going to look like. What is this going to be a really complicated league? Nope. Kept it simple, stupid. Check this shit out. One catcher, one first baseman, one second baseman, one shortstop, one third base, corner infield, middle infield, 5 generic outfield, 2 utility, 9 pitchers, generic P slot, and 5 bench players. Also, each team will have up to 5 DL slots. Now, that is really luxurious if you remember last year's DL situation. So, prizes, there's prizes. Holy shit, glittering prizes. That's a Warcraft cheat code if you don't remember. Glittering prizes. Fantrax is putting up $1,000. That's totally going to break Fantrax in half. Nah, I'm just kidding. But prize for each individual league and overall winner. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, wow. And there's no fees. So you can win, but you don't have to pay. Woo! Yeah, that's right, because I'm not paying to play any of this shit anyways. It's an online slow draft. And you know how much we love our slow drafts with 4 hours between each pick. Clock stops overnight, as it usually does. Good old Fantrax, right? Lovely. All right, so then they're going to do some sort of thing for the draft order. All drafts start March 1st. Position eligibility, pre-draft. You get your pre-assigned 20 games played the previous year. Okay, that's important to know. So make sure you're drafting your positional players based on how many games they played at each position. Okay, and then in season, only 10 games to qualify. But here we go. This is the meat of it here. The scoring for Roto. It's 5x5. Okay, runs, home runs, RBI, stolen bases, batting average. Beautiful. Back of the card statistics. I'm loving it already. ERA, whip, wins, strikeout, saves. Yeah. Back of the card stats. and this is an experts league. Oh God, it's just gonna. It's like, oh yeah. Sorry. Standings. Okay, obviously just basic roto setup here. Minimum requirements: got to have 1,000 innings pitched and some tiebreakers. That won't matter, at least in the league I'm in, or any of the addicts are in. And transactions, so it's a free agent acquisition budget of $1,000, weekly setup, scoring, and everything starts weekly. Now, here's where I'm wondering what's going on. Trades are subject to league vote. Really? See that? All right. As long as vetoes are mostly not occurring or it's only collusion cases, I really hope that's the case, but still I'm a little like, I don't know. And then, of course, roster moves lock, like the scoring starts 1 hour prior to first pitch. So I'm assuming 1 hour. Anyways. And, of course, Justin Mason as commissioner, fantasy dictator. He will be, of course, in charge of all of these rules and overseeing the leagues. Closing tabs. Yeah. So I'm ready to get back to my calisthenics and curling program. I got a lot of bulking up to do just for show mostly because I'm pretty sure, well, y'all done let the fox into the hen house is what I'm saying. I mean, these addicts, we got addicts in these leagues spreading like a virus, okay? So basically this $1,000 prize will just be probably chopping amongst each other, right? We got Andrew, FantasyAid, we got CubbyNole, we got, I believe Triss is in here, thou who shall not be mentioned. And hopefully Colin is getting into the expansion league and possibly, I don't know who else is in. Maybe Jose, JD, last chance. Come on, buddy. We need you. And I guess really, I mean, the mistake they made was, some roads you just don't go down. And, it's because maps used to say there'd be dragons here. And just because the maps don't say that there's dragons here anymore, it doesn't mean the dragons aren't still there. We're the dragons. We're going to breathe fire all over your leagues and run a train on them and everything. You see this pineapple? This represents my team. And what I'm going to do with this pineapple in the league I'm in. Oh! I can't wait. Oh! I'm going for this money. And I'm going for the just shit talk galore. Yeah! Addicts are going to represent Justin Mason. Thank you for letting us in. Fantasy gods, please grant me the serenity to set my ideal lineups in the Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational. Courage to add drop players in the Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational. Aggressively, and the wisdom, as always, to make good trades in the Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational, which I will be taking this pineapple to March 1st. Mark it down. Mark it 0, the amount of points your team's going to end up with. Oh. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe. FantasySportsAddicts.com is the website. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, talk that shit back. At letter F, letter S, word double, letter F, S, double A. Addicts going to represent Great Fantasy Baseball Invitational. We're driving it up your ass!